All right, so for today, we're doing all of these problems front and back. I'm going to be checking your homework in just a little bit. I want to make sure that you know what to do in all of these. For problems 1, 2, and 3, you are doing what you did yesterday with the homework, which is just take the sum of the difference. So either distribute that -1 and then combine, or just drop the parentheses and combine, just like the homework yesterday. When you get here to 1, 2, and 3, the second 1, 2, and 3, it says write each polynomial in standard form. That means you're looking at the exponents and you're seeing which one is bigger, and you go in order just like we did the answers yesterday. Identify the leading coefficient, that means the number in the very front, and determine the degree. So I'm going to do problem number 1 with you. We're going to put them in order of degree. That means the biggest exponent first. So let's look at them. I have 3x to the power of 1. I have 1 without an x. And then I have 1 to the power of 2. Which one is biggest? The 1 to the power of 2. So that one's going to go first, and it's positive. So it's a positive 2x squared. Which one is next? The one with the power of 1, and that's a positive, so it's plus 3x. And then the last one will be the one without a variable, so that's plus 1. So again, you have to put them in order of the exponent. So 2, 1, 0, basically. Okay? Then it said to identify the leading coefficient. The leading coefficient is this number in the front. Okay? So the leading coefficient here is 2, and I would just underline it. That's all I need you to do. And then it says to determine the degree. The degree is the highest exponent you see, so degree 2. Okay? That's what you need to do for problems 1, 2, and 3. On the next one, that's just like the homework, so let's do problem number 5. Problem number 5 is just like the homework. There's nothing to distribute here. It's like a 1, right? So everything stays the same. That means 1 times 5b is 5b. 1 times -7ab is -7ab. And 1 times positive 8a is positive 8a. The parentheses just drops. You just take it off. But here you have to distribute a -3. So -3 times 5 is how much? -15, and it has AB, so you put AB right there. -3 times -4 is a positive 12, and I only have one A, so I'm going to put A right there. Then we combine like terms. So I would do the B first just because it was first. Is there another B? No, so 5B goes by itself first. Then we're going to do the ABs. So -AB, -7AB minus 15AB. You would put -7 in the calculator. Minus 15. What does it give you? -22AB. They both have an AB, so you have to put AB. And then the last one is the positive 8A plus 12 gives you a positive 20A. And this is your answer. Okay? That's how you would do 4 through 8. Let's go to the bottom, problem number 10. These problems are going to be on the test tomorrow. Okay? Perimeter. So what does it say? It says, we're doing problem number 10. The measure of two sides of a triangle are given. So here's one side, here's the other side. We need to find this side right here. Okay? P represents the perimeter in yards. So they already gave me the total perimeter. That means this plus this plus this equals to the perimeter. Find the measure of the third side. So if I want to find this side, I'm going to have to add these two sides first. You're going to have to add them. Okay, and then subtract the whole thing from the perimeter. We're going to add these two and subtract from the perimeter. So I'm just going to do it right here. Do they have anything in common here? No. They have the -7 and the +5 in common. We're adding them. Okay? So let's put it in order. 3x squared goes first. So 3x squared is going to go first. And then it's going to be the 17x, so plus 17x. And then what's -7 plus 5? -7 plus 5 is a -2. So when you add these two, this is what you got. Okay? But I have a perimeter, so now I need to subtract it. So we're going to do the perimeter minus, parentheses, 3x squared plus 17x minus 2. So the answer that I got here, I'm going to put it in there, but we're subtracting. So what do you have to do with the subtraction? You have to distribute it, just like we did in the homework. So I'm going to erase this part right here. And we're going to distribute the negative here, here, and here. So I still have 13x squared minus 14x plus 12. Okay, I still have that. I just brought it down. And then I'm going to distribute everything. So -1 times 3x squared is a -3x squared. -1 times 3 is -3. -1 times 17 is a -17x. And then -1 times -2 is a +2. And then all we have to do is combine like terms, and that's going to give us your answer. So I have 13x squared minus 3x squared. What does that give you? 10x squared. -14x minus 17x in the calculator. -14 minus 17, -31x. And then I have +12 plus 2 gives you a +14. This is your answer. This is the third side. This side right here, I'm going to highlight it. This side right here is 10x squared minus 31x plus 14. So again, we added first, and then you subtract it from the perimeter. Let's do number 12. Here's another one where it says find the area of the shaded region. So only this part, the shaded region. If this is the area of the total region, that means all of this, including the inside part, all of this, everything is 7x squared minus 8. Okay? And 4x squared minus 3 is the area of the unshaded region. That means this part in here that I don't need is 4x squared minus 3. That means you're going to have to subtract. Take the area of the whole thing, everything, subtract it by the stuff in the red, and that'll give you the blue. So we're going to take this and subtract this other one, which is 4x squared minus 3. 4x squared minus 3. So what is the first thing you need to do? Distribute. Okay, so this comes down 7x squared minus 8. And this is going to change the sign. So negative times 4 is a negative 4x squared. And negative times negative 3 is a positive 3. And then you just combine, and that's going to be your answer. So I have 7x squared minus 4x squared, 3x squared. And negative 8 plus 3 is a negative 5. Okay, that is the area of the shaded region. Area of shaded region. Number 13 is the last one that I'm going to do with you. It wants you to find the area of the shaded region. The area of the shaded region. So I have to take the area of the whole thing and subtract the area of the unshaded region, and that'll give me the area of the shaded region. So I'm going to take this area. So you have to multiply length times width. So 9 times x plus 2. That gives me the area of the whole thing. 9 times x plus 2. Remember, length times width. That gives me the area of everything inside. Minus, because I want to subtract, the area of this little rectangle here, which is length times width, 4 times 2x. Okay? So just like the homework, you're going to distribute and combine. 9 times x, 9x. 9 times positive 2, positive 18. Negative 4 times 2x, negative 8x. And then we just combine the x's. 9x minus 8x is 1x plus 18, which is just x plus 18. Okay, that's your answer. So I need you to do the rest of the worksheet just like this, and just know that these area and perimeter problems are going to be on the test tomorrow. So if you still don't understand, you need to be raising your hand and asking me questions. Okay? If you don't understand something, just remember you can rewind and watch it again, or raise your hand and ask me how I did it.